Meghan Markle's political ambitions truly, well, should I say well and truly, being blocked. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. How are you today? Nice to see you. Let's have a wave, shall we? Nice sunny day, isn't it? Yes, I know, I've forgotten almost, I know. I'm tired, we get tired. It's been busy, yes. Very busy indeed recently. Also, can I just say thank you for your lovely comments about our recent video regarding the brilliant Buckingham Palace. I'm so glad so many of you feel the same way as I do. It is that place, isn't it? It is just royal. I like Windsor for those that have been there, but that hill's a bit of a climb, isn't it? It's good that they've got seats all the way up though, isn't it? Have you been? I know, you're like me. Stop on the first one and have a bit of a rest. Eventually you get to the top, don't you? Then you need another sit down when you've seen the prices to go in. But on a serious note, Buckingham Palace, it is nice. I mean, if you can afford, again, the royal tour, it's very nice. And I think it would be a huge mistake should they decide not to have royals living in there. It's what we want, and ultimately it's what we pay for. Now, of course, some person, shall we say, Meghan Markle, would love to be able to pay her way into this. And this is, of course, the move into politics. It's not really going her way right now. And, I'm not really glorified in that, because people who are ambitious, get called all sorts of things. But the other side of the coin, it just proves it doesn't matter if you've got a name or what you think is supposedly power, you can't force your way in. It's as simple as that. Now, the bottom line for Meghan, whatever, her PR people say, she has got political aspirations. No two ways about it. She's like to align herself alongside former presidents, as we saw being rebuffed recently by the President of the United States, Joe Biden, and First Lady Jill Biden. But what's interesting now is there's a story going around that, quite simply, the governor of California, Gavin Newsom, has apparently blocked her phone calls. Well, first of all, let me just debunk that particular story. The bottom line is this: he hasn't blocked her phone calls because, quite frankly, you do not get directly through to the governor of California. It's as simple as that. What we can tell you first, an exclusive here on the show, is simply this: Mr. Newsom is looking at the bigger picture, as are many people right now who perhaps, say 2-3 years ago, might have welcomed an association, a little bit of royal stardust, if you like, alongside Harry and Meghan. Now, you see, the bigger picture is this: as Prince William is hitting New York in September, all sorts of meetings and invitations are being banded around. And this really is the star power. This is the future King of England on a visit to the United States. You can't compete. There is no opportunity to compete. And this really is the bigger picture for Meghan Markle. Yes, I have been told that she'd like to secure a meeting with Mr. Newsom with an idea, apparently. We're not quite sure what the idea is. Who knows, she might want him to appear on the TIG, or it might have been Archetypes, the podcast that's now been defunct. Either way, he's not having it. But quite frankly, as someone told me directly from his office, there's no stupidity about blocking calls. They simply would not be put through. And that's not a case of blocking. That's a case of you answer every call, and of course they decide. It's kind of one of those things that takes on an urban myth. Do you know what I mean? And also, what's interesting to note as well, that the bigger picture is Mr. Newsom, I've been told, would very much like to be considered, if possible, for a meeting in New York with the, how can we put this? The Prince of Wales, Prince William. He is looking to decide exactly who will be invited to certain very big events on that very short visit. And of course, this will be incredibly helpful for the governor of California. What might not be so helpful is to be pictured with Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, particularly if those pictures were seen by Prince William, or indeed the team and office of the Prince of Wales. So to finally put this story to bed, there's no blocking. It's simply a long game. And a long game basically means, for these people in power, they know where the power is, and more importantly, they want to be stood next to it. I think the message is very loud and clear to Meghan Markle, the former cable TV actress and the one-time royal known as Prince Harry. Neil Sean, in the very heart of London.